you don't know who I am, my name is Rolla Marie, and I make various forms of content here on YouTube. Today we are going to do a perm rod takedown on my locks, and we're going to have a bit of a chit chat about some various things that have been coming up a lot in my life. So if you're interested to see how my hair turns out, or you want to hear me talk about this subject, stay tuned. I put in these perm rods about a day and a half ago, and that's how long it took them to dry. My hair right now is about to right here, I believe. I did put in lock extensions. If you have any questions about that, I do have a video that's about frequently asked questions I get about my hair and how I did it. So we're going to start taking it out from the back, because that's how I put them. I went from the back to the front. So we're going to start it back here. So let's get into this topic. And if you see me looking anywhere else, there's there's a mirror behind my camera, so I'm probably looking over there, most likely, or I'm looking down at the notes. So there has been this theme coming up to me from several different areas, and it's originally started off with my mom, and then I've literally been getting this message sent to me over and over and over again. And I honestly feel like it's the theme of 2020. So this year has definitely challenged my control issues. Like, I am the type of person who likes to plan everything out to a T. And if it doesn't go as I thought it would, I spaz. It's very bad, but it's the truth. I literally have a breakdown because I don't understand why it didn't work unless there's like a logical reason. So this whole year not working out simply because of a pandemic and a bunch of stuff that was out of my control really tried me. Like, it was one of the hardest things for me this year. And then what made it worse on top of that is that because there was a pandemic and because everything was closed for the most part, and I didn't have a job, I had like no access to my vices. So usually if Rolla feels some type of way, I'm going to go shopping, I'm going to go get me a bottle of wine, I'm going to go to my man's house, I'm going to go out to a hookah bar or something. But the hookah bars were closed. I no longer had a man. What else happened? I couldn't go shopping because I didn't have a job. So it was just like there was nothing but me and time and silence. And it really, 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 really made me realize how much I rely on external factors to feel some type of internal peace. So, on one of the many unfortunate circumstances that happened this year, I applied to nursing school and didn't get in. And I was upset, obviously. Even though I knew that they didn't have a lot of spots for the nursing program, I still figured like I had a chance, but I didn't get in. I am reapplying though, and it kind of threw me for a loop. So okay, here's a little bit more background. When I was like 7, and even when I was like 4, I pretty much planned out my whole entire life, and nothing has gone according to plan. So when this happened, I was just like, what is the absolute point of trying to do anything if whenever you try, it's like not guaranteed that you will get what you want? And now saying it out loud sounds a little bratty, but in my head it's just like, if I worked hard for it and I did everything I needed to do, why am I not getting it? And my mother basically told me that I need to let life unfold and not be too obsessed with outcomes, and just let life be what it is for me. And when she said that initially, I was like, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what that means. Like, it wasn't computing. It was Like that meme where she has all the math calculations, like it just was not making sense. I was like, why would I just let life unfold? Why would I just let life happen to me? Like, that sounds wild. And again, like I said, my control issues was just like, but then I don't know what's going to happen. But even with my control issues, I still don't know what's going to happen, because despite me trying to have the illusion of control, I have none. So she went on to explain that letting life unfold is basically like not being obsessed with an outcome, like I said before, but still doing your best to reach your goals. And then having faith that the work you're doing will eventually result in you reaching the goal that you have, but it might not be on your time frame. And that whole not on your time frame part is so hard for me, because again, like I said, Rolla, 7-year-old Rolla, had planned out that I was gonna get married at 21. I was gonna do all these things. By now I was gonna have like 3 kids. Like, I was heavy on being Joan from Girlfriends. Like, that was my whole entire vibe. And I am 25, getting a 2nd degree in nursing because I realized I didn't want to do medical school anymore. And yeah. So I'm just like, nothing is going according to plan, and it's pissing me off. And my mom was just like, Rolla, let life be. You're perfectly fine. And then I also live with them. So she's like, I'm not rushing you to move out or anything like that, but I still feel this internal pressure to be farther along than where I am. And the fact that I'm not, and I can't fully pinpoint why. Some of it is my fault slightly, but not all of it is completely bonkers. And it throws me off all the time. But that's why she's just saying, like, I need to, instead of working myself into a panic attack, I need to just let life be whatever it might be. Because she did not plan on having any kids. And she thought she was going to be a dentist. And my mother is neither of those things. But she was like, I still love y'all and I'm still happy with my life. So sometimes us not getting what we think we want might be the blessing in disguise. So, this is my hair. I love perm rod curls on my locks. It does something for me. So I'm not gonna lie, like, that sounds very nice and enlightened. But there's still a little girl inside of me who is screaming, like, why don't we have it yet? And that also kind of goes into something else that I watch with Hank Green, who does Crash Course, if you've ever been blessed by Crash Course. He had a TED Talk where he's just basically like, fuck your dreams, and you are not beholden to your previous self and what they or she or he wanted. Because younger you didn't know everything that you know now. So since younger you didn't have the life experience and didn't have the other just wisdom that you've gained along the way, it's kind of ridiculous to hold yourself to what the younger and dumber and unwiser version of you wanted, which is what I'm trying to do and trying to let go of, because I am not one to quit. And if I said I want it, I'm gonna go get it. But I'm learning to just kind of let things go and control what I can control and let be what I gotta let be. I had no control over a pandemic. I had no control over me getting depression. I had no control over a lot of things. So it's just like, instead of trying so hard to change what has already happened or what already is, it's just like you can move along with it and still make life beautiful. So I'm gonna try to adopt that mentality and see how it serves me. If you guys can relate to any of this, please let me know. If you've already went through this and you got some extra tips to help me remember, please put them down in the comments below. And if you like the hair, I do too. That's all I gotta say. I do too. This is honestly one of my favorite styles to do, and I also like when they drop, because right now these curls are very tight. Okay, well, that's all for right now, and I will see y'all another time. Be blessed. Continue to work on yourself and your life. And catch me on the next video. Okay, bye, you guys.